So, you were born an eagle, and here's why your entire life is a constant battle against heights, hunger, and your own pride. The first thing you learn after you're born is that the world is huge. And you're sitting in a nest on the edge of a sheer cliff. Hundreds of feet of empty space stretch beneath you. All around you, wind, cold, and parents who only show up when they decide you're still worth feeding. Welcome to the sky. Nobody hands out insurance up here. If you're lucky, you have a brother or sister. If you're unlucky, you still have a brother or sister. Because eagle chicks don't always grow up in one big happy family. Sometimes the stronger chick decides there's not enough food for two. And that's when an ancient game begins. Who gets thrown out of the nest first? It's a very short game. If you survive childhood, the worst part begins. Training, you have to learn how to fly. Not walk. Not run. Fly. Imagine someone taking you to the top of a skyscraper and saying, "Jump. You'll figure it out on the way down." That's basically eagle flight school. You walk to the edge, look down. Realize the ground is located somewhere in your next life. And jump, because there is no alternative. Either you fly, or you become a lesson for everyone else. If everything goes well, you finally reach adulthood and discover an unpleasant fact. You're not the king of the sky. You're an unemployed bird with wings. Every day starts the same way. Wake up, take off. Look for food. 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, sometimes all day. Nobody serves breakfast. Nobody hands out rations. Your employer is hunger. And it has very high expectations. Luckily, you have eyes. Not just eyes. Biological sniper scopes. While a human is trying to find their car in a parking lot, you're spotting a mouse from miles away. You see movement where everyone else sees scenery. You literally read the ground from above the clouds. And finally, you find prey, a rodent, a rabbit, a snake. You fold your wings and drop, not fly, not glide, drop at a speed that would cause most living creatures to panic instantly. The wind screams in your ears, the ground rushes toward you, and you aim, miss. Congratulations. You're skipping dinner tonight, because every mistake costs energy, and energy is life. But there's one problem. Weather, the same wind that helps you fly, can suddenly decide to kill you. A storm arrives without warning. Air currents go completely insane. Rain turns your wings into wet blankets, and suddenly, a majestic eagle becomes the passenger of a crashing aircraft. Nature isn't impressed by your reputation. It doesn't care who you are. An eagle, a crow, or a piece of newspaper. If the wind decides to make a joke, everybody laughs. Except you. But weather isn't your biggest problem. Humans are... because humans love controlling everything. They build power lines, roads, cities. They cut down forests, pollute rivers, and then wonder why wildlife keeps disappearing. Every year, some of your kind die not from hunger, not from old age, but from running into human civilization, the most efficient predator ever created. But if you're lucky enough to survive all of that, you become a true master of the sky. Now, you don't need to flap every second. You ride thermal currents, climb higher and higher. You soar for hours without effort. While others waste energy, you save it. While others fight the air, you make the air work for you. And that's when you finally feel the thing that makes it all worthwhile. Freedom, real freedom. No roads, no fences, no borders. Nothing beneath you except sky and a horizon that never ends. People look up and admire you. They see a symbol of strength, a symbol of power, a symbol of independence. But they don't see the thousands of hungry days. They don't see the falls, the storms, the endless struggle behind every meal. They see a legend, but you know the truth. You're not the ruler of the sky. You're its employee. Every day is an exam. Every day you prove that you deserve to fly. And one day, age catches up. Your wings grow heavier. Your reflexes slow down. Hunting becomes harder. But even then, you'll look down from a height most creatures will never reach. Because your entire life, you've been doing the one thing almost everyone on Earth is afraid of. Falling into the void. Again and again. And every single time, you turn that fall into flight. Because you weren't created for comfort. You were created for altitude. And altitude never forgives weakness